Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, where they will shake down thunder from the sky to cheer on their Fighting Irish and hoping that plenty of echoes will reverberate in victory at the end of the game. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Powell. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cardinals' offense is on the field for the first time today. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
Yeah, and he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. We're expecting a big day from this young fella.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. To the air, it's Shuck. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Slips through the line. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Irish offense comes out. First chance we've had to see them today. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. It's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Caught in the backfield. It's Evans. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And it's no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here.
Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
A first down for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Notre Dame right back to the line. They're getting this guy lathered up. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Evans. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. He's going to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Field goal is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Brown has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The Irish generating heat from the linebacker position. A Mike Stonebreaker, Manti Te'o type play.
And when you can get linebackers that can get after the quarterback, that can be a force on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down, get in the quarterback's face, make his life heck. Really nice job by the linebacker there.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this...
Gets it into the end zone, but there is a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Back to pass, it's Leonard. They're bringing heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
defense, it looked grim. It looked bad, first and goal. They're set up in a good situation. Shoot, and now they're not even in the red zone. That is exactly how you do it. Create those negative plays. Get them behind the sticks. Get them in predictable situations. Nice bow-your-neck situation for this defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. They'll run the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Back to throw. It's Shuck. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. And the returner is stopped. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink, and it gets a little bit more difficult.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him on the ground, a 6-yard run in the red zone down to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 3rd. Got a man. It's Price. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal.
No gain on the play. Offense facing left.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The run from the shotgun. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Wants to throw. It's Shuck. He's got an open man. Oh, look out. He's at the 10. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Snap in the shotgun. Going for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Oh, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Northern Illinois endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Husky Stadium, and the Huskies came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W.
Here's the handoff.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
To the air, it's Shuck. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Love. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll give it to the back. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. To the air on first down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Back to pass, it's Shuck. Finds the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Cardinals will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Looking for a block. It's locked. He gets it out to the 17. The cover unit right there to make the stop. On first down, here comes this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Got out of trouble and throws. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got him downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback just flat and missed it. Incomplete. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's locked. At the 20, he's got space. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Now inside the 20, first and 10 from the 18. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Just drives it between the uprights. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
And the Cardinals will kick it away to crank up the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm.
Off he goes. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. What a move to get home for the sack. When the Irish get to the quarterback, sometimes you think Rudy, but this time you think a dude.
A dude. And listen, the more guys you get like this that can put his hand in the dirt and go get the quarterback, the easier it becomes to call defense. That guy is an absolute stud.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Trying to get to it. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. He'll bring it back. It's Young. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. Here come the Irish back on offense. The give to the tailback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Gonna run it. It's locked. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wants to pass it. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires left. He makes the catch. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a man. It's Leonard. Got his man on the right.
You got to love that on defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Evans. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Love. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He fires a bullet to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. He'll come out throwing on first down. Snags it over the middle. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And the ball slipped out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
He finds his man, and he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Back to throw, it's Leonard. Takes the easy one to the back. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Irish! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Smashes through the tackle. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun end, looking to throw on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Brooks. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. This offense has a 2nd down play. The aerial assault continues. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing right. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. First down for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Price. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Give to the running back. Tackle is made after the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick handoff. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play. Moves the change for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. Coming after him. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It's good, and that was dead solid, perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. Stopped after making the catch. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Now on first down after that completion. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Dropping back, it's Shuck. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He's looking for an open man on second down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now through the play caller and certainly through the quarterback.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Add them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Plows through the defense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The give as they work on that clock. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Offense set on first down. Looking to throw, it's Shuck. They're trying to get to him. Looking left. Got his man. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll throw it on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Lacey. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Lining up from the 34 on first down. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The sure hands, it's Brooks. Timeout is called by the offense, 16 seconds left in the game. Let's see what they dial up on this fourth down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. Let's it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Barrels ahead. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
In this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.